Hi, I wanted to give you a quick rundown on timing of what it takes to get a home purchased. I had an open house this weekend, and it kind of reminded me that a lot of people don't really understand the time frame that it takes. There's really three key components. It's the ready, willing, and able. Obviously, ready is you're either relocating, or you've outgrown your home, or it's too big, so you're ready to buy a home. Willing means that you're willing, that you're actually uh, going to go out and look at homes. You're willing to do the paperwork to get your pre-qualification or pre-approval done. And then able is the actual financial capabilities to do a purchase of a home. I'm obviously here to help you walk through all of that. From a timing perspective, the ready is whenever you're ready, right? So that doesn't take any time. The process really is basically two different pieces. One is searching and finding the home that you want, and the other part is the getting the paperwork and the financing set up to be able to close. Good rule of thumb: if you're looking for a resale home, or even a new home that's already constructed, you probably should give yourself 2 or 3 weeks at a minimum, just to be able to go compare and contrast, kind of look at the homes and see whether or not they fit, see whether or not the home that you do like is priced correctly and something that you want to take on as a mortgage. And then once we actually go under contract and I've done the paperwork and we have a meeting of the minds with the seller, then the next part is actually doing the mortgage process. That can take anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks, depending on who the lender is, how much paperwork needs to be done, how complex your income and earnings and debt statements are, and then we go to closing. So if we add those together, 3 to 6 weeks plus another 2 or 3 weeks, we're really looking at 2.5, maybe 3 months from start to finish. So if you picked up the phone with me today and said, "Hey, I don't have a pre-qualification, but I need to be in a house by the end of December," maybe we could do it. But I mean, realistically, it's probably going to be more like mid-January. If you don't want to feel like you're under the gun and really want to get to it fast, I would say you really need to budget yourself at least 2 months to be able to have a little breathing room. 3 is actually even a little better, because it gives you time to, like I said, go and see houses with me, kind of compare between the homes of what you've seen and what they're asking for price and neighborhoods. If you're coming in from another location, it's really hard until you go and look at the neighborhood to decide whether or not it's something you want to live in. So, if you're looking at that February, March time frame to be moving furniture into a new house, call, because we are like very soon to there. From a market perspective, I did want to give you a quick update. We're probably at the bottom end. We cycle every year. The high price of homes is usually around June. The low price of homes is somewhere in late December or early January, and then that cycle starts back up again. So we're probably about 3 weeks away, maybe 4 weeks away from the bottom end of the market, and then the crazy season in spring will definitely start. If I don't get to talk to you before, I wanted to wish you a happy holiday. We're spending it here. We had Thanksgiving with all of our daughters and our grandkids here. So it's going to be a very quiet Christmas with me and my wife and my mother, Beverly, who lives with us. Anyway, happy holidays. Hopefully we get to talk before that.